What's up, party people? Kambria here.
Ahoy hoy, I'm Sienna.
And we're
Two in the Middle.
Guys, just to start off, let's say this. We're sisters. Just right off the bat, I know what you're thinking. Why two in the middle?
Good question.
Why two in the middle, Sienna?
The reason that Two in the Middle really resonated with me when we talked about names for our podcast was because I've always sort of felt like I was in the middle. Like in my family dynamic with you, I have an older sister and I have two younger sisters, and so obviously you have two older sisters and one younger sister, and so we've always kind of been in the middle in that aspect together, and so we shared a room for many years of our lives.
Yes, so we are very used to each other.
And I also felt like both of us are in the middle generationally when we were born.
Sienna?
I'm 25. My birthday is at the end of the year, so...
What's your sign?
I'm at Scorpio. I'm not really big into signs, so I just really can barely remember this. Scorpio.
Yes. Good. That's beautiful.
I remember. I'm trying to remember.
Because we're going to get questions.
It's important. But I'm scared to reveal that right off the bat because I know that a lot of people are going to judge you on your sign. And
It's okay. If you don't scare them away, I will. Hi, I'm an Aries.
Wait, so Kambria, how old are you?
I am 21. Turned 21 March 25th.
So during
all of this junk. So that was a lot of fun. So far I have tried very limited amounts of alcohol.
Which is good.
I'm not a big fan though, so.
I think it's good that you're trying limited amounts of alcohol in a safe, controlled environment, being of age.
Yes.
That's important.
I definitely don't want to make any bad decisions, especially during everything going on.
Yeah.
So, but we're not going to talk about that.
No, of course not. But especially with alcohol, bad decisions can be made extremely quickly.
Oh,
so it's nice to have a safe place to do that. And I'm glad that you do.
Thank you. Yes. Let's see. What is your job currently, or your last job, or your favorite job? Let's get to know.
Ooh, my jobs. Well, I've had lots of really cool jobs, I think. Just to name a few: Chick-fil-A, Disney, what up? But right now, one of my favorite jobs that I've had so far that I really love is wedding coordination. I do day of coordination with couples.
Nice.
All day with them at the wedding. Just kind of going through all that, the timeline, and it's really fun.
So you get to either make or break their dream weddings.
Pretty much, yeah. No. I don't do that. They plan all of that. I just am there to make sure everything goes smoothly and help the bride hold up her dress when she has to be. I actually, my company that I work for also does floral design. So I also get to do that during the week. Just like with for any events. We live in Charleston, South Carolina, so there's lots of weddings and events that happen all throughout the year. Now that you know what I do.
It's unfortunate.
Kambria, how about you? Name some of your former jobs.
Let's see.
We do have one job in common, actually.
This job.
2 jobs in common. 3 jobs in common.
3 jobs in common. Wait, what are the other 2?
Okay. Chick-fil-A. We both worked at Chick-fil-A.
That's true, but I didn't do it for that long. I didn't like it.
That's okay. You still worked there.
I did.
And we both have worked at florist shops.
Yeah.
I currently work there. You've worked at one.
That's fun.
Actually, we both have been nannies.
We both have been nannies for the same family, actually.
For the same family.
I think we're finding more stuff we're in common. And now we're doing this.
4 things.
4 things. But the other jobs I was going to mention were, I worked at Chipotle for over a year. I became a takeout specialist, so that was pretty fun. I got to do tons of the catering for the weddings or whatever big events that were going on. My last job was my favorite I've ever had. I worked with 3-year-olds. They're sponges. I just love to show them like crafts and do like so much stuff with them.
That's so cute.
They were like the best kids ever.
Yeah. So what happened? Can you explain a little bit about what happened to that job and why you're no longer working there?
Yeah, well, unfortunately, I had been there for a good amount of time, and it's just like they wanted someone a little bit different for the job. You know, like the kids get used to you too much, and then they just don't listen. And so, you know, it was one of those things where it's like it had to happen at a certain point. I just wasn't excited about when it did happen.
Okay.
And so, you know, it's just like
One of those things.
I'm at peace with it.
Yeah.
I love my kids still. I used to call them my kids after all because I had like 12 of them.
Yeah.
And so, you know, all teachers definitely feel that way about kids. Like, the children you teach are your children, essentially. And so I definitely miss that part of it. But, you know, I'm doing good other than that. Like, you know, still nannying, still, like, keeping positive.
Oh, sure.
We're doing this, too, so, like, that's, like, so much more fun.
Which, by the way, can I just say, I love this.
Yes. We have an amazing setup here, courtesy of Stat.
Stat!
He is our tech guy.
What up, Stat?
Our like hardware guy. He puts all of this together for us and helps us. So thank you, Stat.
Thanks, Stat.
Amazing.
Also, he's my husband. I should probably say that.
Yeah, throw it out there.
So, sorry, I'm taken. And having lots of fun with my husband.
Aww. Well, that's so
What
cute.
about you? What are your hobbies?
Let's see. I do tons of stuff. I am actually a cosplayer.
Yay!
So nice. I
love cosplay community.
The cosplay community is amazing. Like, I have so many friends who are cosplayers who are like people I haven't met or are just like, you know, you meet someone at a con and it's like you're friends forever.
Yeah.
You know, you've bonded over that because it's like, hey, you were this person. You were really cool dressed up like, you know, Squirrel Girl. And I'd be like, oh, yeah, I remember you last year, too. And so, you know, it's just one of those things where it's, like, a very close community, and it's, like, very much about supporting each other, anti-bullying. We're not trying to do anything to, like, make anyone feel excluded because we are a family as cosplayers.
Yes. So, I've actually been to my first Comic-Con with you.
Yeah.
Because you were performing and you were doing a cosplay. And I have to say,
I mean, I did my best with it. It's hard sometimes.
can we say who you were?
Yes.
Say who you were.
Alright, so I cosplayed as Beetlejuice,
Beetlejuice!
the character from the classic movie, Beetlejuice. It was like tons of fun. It's a classic movie, and so I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna have fun with this. So
It was amazing.
I went all out. We had bald cap, makeup, courtesy of a friend of mine, just like incredible. And so that was.
I was so proud. I was yelling and screaming at the top of my lungs. Everyone outside the building could hear me.
It was an exciting time. That is true, because it was your first time going to one.
There was no denying she knew where I was.
That is true. I was able to see her right there.
Beetlejuice!
Oh my gosh. So yes, that's like one of my all-time favorite things to do. I love sewing, just like anything. I love to sew.
You have an amazing sewing machine that I am so jealous of.
Two amazing sewing machines I will show off in a later video.
You have to make clothes for me.
Perhaps. You have to buy the material because it's expensive.
Sure.
But any other hobbies do I have? I like reading. I am definitely into fandoms, nerd stuff.
Yes. Lots of nerd stuff. We'll do a tattoo one later where we show our tattoos.
Oh yeah, no.
We also like tattoos, yes. But anyway, just to touch on that.
But you know, that's really a lot of stuff about me. I feel like you know, I try to be an open book for all of these things.
Way open.
Very happy to be sharing all my nerd stuff. Let's talk about pets. Cause
a few, like 5.
Like 5?
Yeah, like 5. So I have a few.
That's a lot of dogs.
So I take care of them, and that's fun. And I also have a hamster, and that's fun.
What's your hamster's name?
And Peter Rabbit.
Peter Rabbit, the hamster.
Everybody knows Flopsy, Mopsy, and Cottontail are Peter Rabbit siblings.
That's so cute. That is so sweet.
Yes, and they also have 2 other bunnies named Night and Day because they're black and white siblings.
That is
from Mopsy's babies. So
go ahead and let's see those bunnies. Go
yes,
ahead and put that little...
So I love my animals to death, but I don't actually have a favorite animal. That I really love dogs. And I don't have a dog right now because dogs are a little bit more high maintenance.
That makes sense. And you have
and I'm not trying to be like that person that has a dog that doesn't give it the attention that it deserves.
Oh, yeah.
And I mean, I know that I would end up doing that, but at what cost?
You do have a very intense job that's very demanding.
It can be very all day, and my husband normally works a job where he does work all day hours. But I did have a dog that was just very dear to me, and she was amazing to us. She was our family dog.
Yes. I have tons of pets in my house. We have 2 cats and a dog and a fish that live at my house, and then my sister, our older sister, lives next door, and she has 2 cats and a dog as well. And so, out of all my animals, I want to say my cat is my favorite, yes, because Dinah is the cutest cat you'll ever meet. She is an orange tabby.
Picture!
And she is just so vocal. I just love her to death. But then I also am like, but I love my fish, Swimmy, and then I love my dog, Jubilee. And so it's just it's an impossible question to answer, I think.
Ooh, we're going to take a little break and have a 2-part special to our intro. So check back in a few days, or better yet, turn on notifications and subscribe to us so you'll know when we upload new content and fun videos, which we'll be doing all the time. So definitely want to turn on notifications.
Fun videos. That's so funny, because I was about to tell them about our video we're coming out with next week, crafts.
Oh, fun.
You need them, we have them. We'll catch you Tuesdays later.